break the stitch. Watch it split. Hit it hard. Leave a scar. No more noise, just the fall. Wake up to the light, ride the silver wheels home. Eat the stars of love, break the walls of stone. Wake up to the light, ride the silver wheels home. Eat the stars of love, break the walls of stone. Lullaby and good night, with roses bedight, with lilies o'erspread, is baby's wee bed. Lay thee down now and rest, may thy slumber be blessed. Lay thee down now and rest, may thy slumber be blessed. Watching my little one who puts everything in his mouth. Mom, can we make Lego blocks out of food we can eat? That innocent question now pierces through my heart like a blade. Why are you trapped in this cold, silent room, my dear? For the safety of babies you stayed up all night to design. They weren't just toys, but the way you loved the world. But why couldn't you protect your own fragile soul? Why are you swallowed by this deep, dark silence alone? Your heartache to see my hands tremble on the steering wheel. Mom, it would be so nice if the car could drive itself. That thoughtful heart for me has now become a sharp knife, tearing my chest apart without any mercy. My precious child who wanted it to save me from anxiety. Why can't you escape from this deep pit of despair yourself? Get on that self-driving car you dreamed of once and come back to me from this hellish frozen silence. Drowned in grief, I cannot take a single step forward. I'm going crazy, missing your clear, bright eyes. How can I live in this world with a sane mind when your warm voice keeps echoing like a ghost? Swallowing my burst of tears, I call out your name. The vivid visions you had for your brother and for me. Those ordinary warm ideas have turned into a cruel tragedy, choking me and taking my breath away like a bandage. Mom, can't we make brothers Lego blocks out of cookies? That naive question is still so ringing in my ears. Why is there no answer? Why do you just keep your eyes closed? Was your love too big for this world to handle? My angel who wanted to build a self-driving car for me. The path you dreamed of wasn't supposed to end here. The home we should go back to isn't this cold hospital room. Why are you drifting away before I can repay your grace? People might say I'm crazy, that I've lost my mind. But what does anything matter to a mother who lost her soul? In this agony, I can never, ever let you go. Even if this song is my scream, I will never stop. As Brahms' melody echoes through the cold hallway, I knock on your memories with a heart spitting blood. The story of edible Legos and the self-driving car. Tell me those dreams you painted with love just one more time. Into each Lego block I pour my shattered heart. On every wheel of the car I load my tears of blood. I wanna take you to that safe world you design. What should I do with this guilt for not protecting you? Every beautiful thing you loved is waiting for you here. Don't wander in the dark, find the light you created yourself. I am waiting here for the moment you open that door. Word by word I sing while gasping for my fading breath. That's Just call me Mom one more time. Wake up to the light, ride the silver wheels home, eat the stars of love, break the walls of stone. Lullaby and good night, ride on those sweet Legos and that self-driving car. Leave this hell behind and come back to our home. This is the bandage I offer you in my grief. Watch it split, hit it hard, leave a scar. No more noise, just the fall. Wake up to the light, ride the silver wheels home, eat the stars of love, break the walls of stone. Wake up to the light, ride the silver wheels home, eat the stars of love, break the walls of stone. Lullaby and good night, with roses bedight, with lilies o'erspread his baby's wee bed. Lay thee down now and rest, may thy slumber be blessed. Lay thee down now and rest, may thy slumber be blessed. Watching my little one who puts everything in his mouth. Mom, can we make Lego blocks out of food we can eat? That innocent question now pierces through my heart like a blade. Why are you trapped in this cold, silent room, my dear? For the safety of babies, you stayed up all night to design. They weren't just toys, but the way you loved the world. But why couldn't you protect your own fragile soul? Why are you swallowed by this deep, dark silence alone? Your heart ache to see my hands tremble on the steering wheel. Mom, it would be so nice if the car could drive itself. That thoughtful heart for me has now become a sharp knife, tearing my chest apart without any mercy. My precious child who wanted to save me from anxiety, why can't you escape from this deep pit of despair yourself? Get on that self-driving car you dreamed of once and come back to me from this hellish frozen silence. Drowned in grief, I cannot take a single step forward. I'm going crazy, missing your clear bright eyes. How can I live in this world with the same mind when your warm voice keeps echoing like a ghost? Swallowing my bursts of tears, I call out your name. The vivid visions you had for your brother and for me. Those ordinary warm ideas have turned into a cruel tragedy, choking me and taking my breath away like a bandage. Mom, can't we make brothers Lego blocks out of cookies? That naive question is still so ringing in my ears. Why is there no answer? Why do you just keep your eyes closed? Was your love too big for this world to handle? My angel who wanted to build a self-driving car for me, the path you dreamed of wasn't supposed to end here. The home we should go back to isn't this cold hospital room. Why are you drifting away before I can repay your grace? People might say I'm crazy, that I've lost my mind, but what does anything matter to a mother who lost her soul? In this agony I can never ever let you go. Even if this song is my scream, I will never stop. As Brahms' melody echoes through the cold hallway, I knock on your memories with a heart spitting blood. The story of edible Legos and the self-driving bandage I offer you in my grief. Lullaby and good night, with roses bedight, with lilies o'erspread, his baby's wee bed. Lay thee down now and rest, may thy slumber be blessed. Lullaby and good night, thy mother's delight, bright angels beside, my darling abide, they will guard thee at rest. Thou shalt wake on my breast. MCMXCVI, the year the stars align, the promised gift of brilliance, the architecture of a mind. I climb the peaks of logic without a trace of fear. The virtual throne, my sanctuary of light, where data never withered, where day outshone the night. I wove the future in a tapestry of silicone and gold. But the screen went dark, a sudden loss of soul. The algorithm turned, I lost all control. Deleted in an instant, a ghost within the frame. Names I believed were eternal, logging out one by one. Red warnings glowing in my empty vault. Stolen in a night, erased from the records of light. Mother, I've saved my energy, I kept it all inside. That aching confession is where my tears now hide. The road of perfection became too rough to ride. Blue lights of the transport piercing through the dark, leaving for the sanctuary, seeking for a spark, tracing the path of a love I've always adored. Cold silence in the hall, waiting for the call. Your breath is shallow, a fading line of code, stuck in the middle of a long and lonely road. A brilliant brain turned into a silent cage, locked inside shadows in such a tender stage. I failed to hear the scream behind the perfect grave. Sirens are howling, tearing up the night, taking you away from the morning light to a room of isolation, leaving me in this despair. Your grip is weak, colder than the winter rain, tracing the map of your secret hidden pain. I should have said it's okay to be slow. People are drifting, slipping from your hand, the fame and the glory scattered like the sand. But I am still here, standing by your side. The transport is shaking, moving through the mist, remembering the child that I once have kissed. Is this the labor for a brand new heart? Empty accounts and the numbers that have fled, leaving only echoes of words you never said. But the soul of my son is still holding on. Throw away the burden of being the best. Lay down your spirit, take a long rest. You'll never have to walk this valley alone. The electricity is gone, the chest is stone cold, but the story of our love is yet to be told. I'll breathe my own life back into your frame. April, the month of your very first cry. A new birth is coming under the morning sky. The bicycle is resting, leave the frame behind. MCMXCBI, the promise that we keep, watching over you while the world is asleep. Only the healing now, washing out the pain. Of the sanctuary close, where the path of recovery quietly grows. Face your own self, away from the machine. A slow ripple of cure starts from zero once more, finding the warmth behind the clinical door. Not a brilliant brain, but a heart that can feel. When blossoms return in the sweet April air, I'll find a new rhythm, I'll find you right there. A brand new smile on your beautiful face, turning the clock back to the rhythm of love. A mother's deep song starting from the end. On your recovery, my heart shall depend. Lullaby and good night, with roses bedight, with lilies o'erspread as babies we bed. Lay thee down now and rest, may thy slumber be blessed. Lullaby and good night, thy mother's delight, bright angels beside my darling abide. They will guard thee at rest, thou shalt wake on my breast. MCMXCBI, the year the stars align, the promised gift of brilliance, the architecture of a mind. I climb the peaks of logic without a trace of fear. The virtual throne, my sanctuary of light, where data never withered, where day outshone the night. I wove the future in a tapestry of silicone and gold. But the screen went dark, a sudden loss of soul. The algorithm turned, I lost all control. Deleted in an instant, a ghost within the frame. Names I believed were eternal, logging out one by one. Red warnings glowing in my empty vault. Stolen in a night, erased from the records of light. Mother, I've saved my energy, I've kept it all inside. That aching confession is where my tears now hide. The road of perfection became too rough to ride. Blue lights of the transport piercing through the dark, leaving for the sanctuary, seeking for a spark. tracing the path of a love I've always adored. Cold silence in the hall, waiting for the call. Your breath is shallow, a fading line of code, stuck in the middle of a long and lonely road. A brilliant brain turned into a silent cage, locked inside shadows at such a tender stage. I failed to hear the scream behind the perfect gray. Sirens are howling, tearing up the night, taking you away from the morning light to a room of isolation, leaving me in this despair. Your grip is weak, colder than the winter rain, tracing the map of your secret hidden pain. I should have said it's okay to be slow. People are drifting, slipping from your hand. The fame and the glory scattered like the sand, but I am still here, standing by your side. A transport is shaking, moving through the mist, remembering the child that I once have kissed. Is this the labor for a brand new heart? Empty accounts and the numbers that have fled, leaving only echoes of words you never said. But the soul of my son is still holding on. Throw away the burden of being the best, lay down your spirit, take a long rest. You'll never have to walk this valley alone. The electricity is gone, the chest is stone cold, but the story of our love is yet to be told. I'll breathe my own life back into your frame. April, the month of your very first cry. A new birth is coming under the morning sky. The bicycle is resting, leave the frame behind. MCMXCVI, the promise that we keep, watching over you while the world is asleep. Only the healing now, washing out the pain. MCMXCVI, sing for your soul tonight. Hear my prayer glowing in the darkest light. Stay alive in the silence, stay strong in the deep. The broken trajectory shall find its way home through the friction labyrinth. Wherever you roam, the balance is shattered, but the spirit remains gold. The heavy doors of the sanctuary close, where the path of recovery quietly grows. Face your own self away from the machine. A slow ripple of cures, thoughts from zero once more, finding the warmth behind the clinical door. Not a brilliant brain, but a heart that can feel. When blossoms return in the sweet April air, I'll find a new rhythm, I'll find you right there. A brand new smile on your beautiful face, turning the clock back to the rhythm of love. A mother's deep song, starting from the end. On your recovery, my heart shall depend.
Cold white lights flooding the hallway's end, breath scattering like dead eye in the silver dawn. I I stand where the silence meets the sterile floor, watching the shadows gather by the heavy door. MCMXVI, the year of the radiant gift. I cherish the warmth of the life I used to lift. A brilliant mind that found every answer first. A mother's pride, a joy that used to burst. Highest wings I believed would always soar. I miss the shadows creeping across the floor. Your gifted brain became a prison of your own, a king of logic sitting on a fractured throne. Mechanical hums replace the beat of your heart, watching the mist pull our worlds apart. MCMXVI, the clock is standing still beside the broken wheel, against my very will. Mother, I've saved my energy, I've kept it all inside. That aching confession is where my tears now hide. I should have said your presence was always enough, before the road of perfection became so rough. Blue lights of the transport piercing through the dark, leaving for the sanctuary, seeking for a spark. My hands are cold, colder than a circuit board, tracing the path of a love I've always adored. The threshold of the healing ward is drawing near. I surrender the glory, I surrender the fear. Even if the world deletes your name today, you remain my sacred verse in every single way. The bitter smoke of your solitude, the weight of your despair. I wish I could breathe it, I wish I could share. 4:29, the hour of your first earthly cry. Is this labor for a rebirth under the morning sky? I sing the song of sorrow as you fade from my sight. Hear my prayer pouring through the darkest night. Stay alive in the silence, stay strong in the deep. I believe in the strength that you managed to keep. The broken trajectory shall find its way home through the fractured labyrinth wherever you roam. The balance is shattered, but the soul remains gold. I'm screaming for the future that remains to be told. The heavy door closes with a hollow sound, a journey of healing on this hallowed ground. Face your own heart beyond the brilliant mind. Leave the numbers and the data far behind. A slow ripple of cure, start from absolute zero. In my eyes, you are still the only hero. April 29th, when the blossoms return. A new bicycle, a new lesson to learn. Turning the clock back to the rhythm of love, guided by the light shining from above. A mother's deep song starting from the end. On your slow recovery, my heart shall depend. Thinking, my mind questioning, seeking, Who am I in the shadows of the night? A seeker of truth, a fading light, standing before
before the mirror of time, searching for a reason, searching for a rhyme. What is a mother but a heart outside her breast, the guardian of dreams put to the ultimate test? I held the shield, I held the flame, while the world whispered your sacred name. MCMXVI, the star that was meant to heal, a life of brilliance, a heart of steel. I carved the path, I paved the way, thinking I could keep the darkness at bay. A doctor's hand, skilled in the art of cure, saving the strangers, making the life endure. But when my own son fell into the deep, I had only promises that I couldn't keep. Can I call myself a healer of the soul when the one I love is no longer whole? The white coat feels heavy like a shroud of lead, with all the silent prayers that I've said. I diagnosed the world, I measured the pain, while your own sorrow was falling like rain. A specialist of hearts, a master of the mind, yet to your own internal scream I was blind. Is a healer only a witness to the fall, answering the siren, answering the call, but failing to catch the falling star, leaving a permanent invisible scar? The certificates on the wall, the titles I hold, they are only stories that have been told. A mother's failure, a doctor's regret, a debt to the spirit that I haven't met. MCMXCBI, the year the light was born. Now I am standing weary and worn. Is this the essence of being a guide, watching the ebb and flow of the tide? I saved 1,000 lives in the sterile room, but I let your garden fade into the gloom. The irony is a blade, sharp and keen, cutting through the life that might have been. What is a mother if she cannot mend the broken spirit of her only friend? What is a doctor if she cannot see the fracture in the soul of her own family? The silence of the clinic, the hum of the machine, the coldest reality that I've ever seen. Tracing the trajectory back to the root, seeking for the seed, seeking for the fruit. I gave you the science, I gave you the facts, but I missed the weight of the hidden acts. The composer of chords, the lover of the small, the prince who was never meant to stand so tall. The professional mask is starting to crack. There is no path, there is no turning back, only the raw truth of a human heart, tearing the healer's world apart. Is there a cure for the guilt within, a way to wash away the professional sin? To be just a mother, simple and plain, sharing the burden, sharing the pain. MCMXVI, the promise in the code, searching for the light on this heavy road. The trajectory is broken, the wheel is away. I am learning to breathe, I am learning to stay. April, the month of the blossoms and the tears, the season of facing my deepest fears. The healer is healing her own broken soul, seeking for the parts that make us whole. Mother's deep song, an adagio of grace, finding the reflection of your beautiful face, tracing the lines of the life we've known. In this vast silence, we are not alone. MCMXVI, the year the journey began, part of a greater mysterious plan. The healer is kneeling, the mother is here, washing the spirit, clearing the fear.
she's crying. The mother is strong,
Writing the rhythm, righting the wrong. The greatest trajectory rising from the pain, washing the soul like the summer rain. Being alive is the victory we seek. Strength for the weary, strength for the weak. Barber's melody echoing slow and deep, watching over you while you finally sleep. A slow ripple of cure, a steady vibration beyond the machine. A new creation, turning the clock back to the rhythm of love. A mother's deep song guided from above. Tomorrow the sunlight will find us again. On your recovery, my heart shall remain. Day the little one put a toy block in his mouth, you looked at me with sparkling eyes and asked, Mother, why can't blocks be made of something babies can eat? Your question of love was the first blueprint for the world. Watching me grip the wheel with a mother's anxious hand. Why not build a car that drives itself, you said. That pure engineering comfort you offered me then is now a cold reality racing through the streets of men. The child born to fill the void, a soul who cared for the burdens others enjoyed. Your prophecies became the standard of the light, but where did your own trajectory lose its power tonight? Staying awake to satisfy the world's burning needs, pouring out your spirit for another's desperate deeds. But the sound of your own inner garden turning to stone, I failed to hear it hiding behind a professional throne. I talked to mother, prescribing for a stranger's thirst, but for my own son I failed to put the hunger first. That single piece of warmth you truly needed to survive, I missed it in my ignorance while trying to keep the world alive. The world you dreamed of flows for everyone's ease, but why did you choose to freeze in these lonely seas? In the age of self-driving you stopped and lost your way, while I stand as a powerless witness to your decay. Mother, what else do you need? You used to inquire. What was the lack in me you sought to inspire? The essence of being a mother, forgotten in the rush. I face that primal thirst now in this heavy cold hush. The world worships your skill and the things you've made, but I see your trembling hands and how your colors fade. Choking on the blocks of success you tried to swallow, leaving a healer's heart empty and hollow. MCMXCVI, the sacred blueprint of your start. Why did that warm algorithm tear you apart? On the deposed throne I call out your name in vain, searching for the logic to wash away the stain. The driverless cars are roaming through the town, but who can navigate your spirit when it's going down? Before human destiny that machines cannot replace, the answer for a mother is nowhere in this space. What was it that we truly needed all along? Not a smart world nor a legacy so strong, just the clumsy warmth of eggs fried in the pan. A simple need I ignored as I ran and I ran, lying in the same sanctuary on a cold and clinical bed, overlaid with ruins of the beautiful things you said. My young Prometheus bearing the Creator's pain. Was it my indifference that became your chain? My cold diagnosis armed with professional skill. It records no tears, it records no act of will. The guitar chords of your true needs I finally hear at the end of the broken path, sharp and clear. Let us step down from the throne to the humble ground, where the medicine of the soul can finally be found. Like the edible blocks you dreamed of as a child, may our wounds become the bread, gentle and mild. MCMXCVI, the moment I first held you tight, you filled every lack in me with your original night. Now I will be the wheels that have ceased to turn, waiting right here until the fire starts to burn. I ask no more for the world, I ask only for you. The simple need to breathe, to rest, to be true. When that cry becomes a piercing soprano height, I shed the healer's coat and become your mother tonight. Autonomous cars pass by under the April sun. I gather the broken pieces of the work you've done. The parts are misaligned, but the pulse is still there. I will stop my own world for the life we must share. What is a mother? This failure to save her son, but this helplessness is the deepest love I've won. In Albinoni's solemn silence I finally see the profound ache of those who live as they must be. MCMXCPI, the child born to fill the void, a soul who cared for the burdens others enjoyed. MCMXCPI, the child born to fill the void, a soul who cared for the burdens others enjoyed. Your prophecies became the standard of the light, but where did your own trajectory lose its power tonight? Staying awake to satisfy the world's burning needs, pouring out your spirit for another's desperate deeds. But the sound of your own inner garden turning to stone, I fail to hear it hiding behind a professional throne. A doctor mother prescribing for a stranger's thirst, but for my own son I failed to put the hunger first. That single piece of warmth you truly needed to survive, I missed it in my ignorance while trying to keep the world alive. The world you dreamed of flows for everyone's ease, but why did you choose to freeze in these lonely seas? In the age of self-driving you've stopped and lost your way, while I stand as a powerless witness to your decay. Mother, what else do you? Mother, what else do you need? Mother, what else do you need? Needs, what we need. My heart crying needs, seeking needs. Snow, 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 April snow, my heart breathing snow, whispering snow. At the end of April on your birthday, under the cherry rain, the sky laid a white blanket over the pink petals of pain. A miracle of frost, envying the blossoms in their prime. Your innocent prayer opened the gates of heaven and time. In that surreal garden where pink and white danced in the air. You touched the snowflakes on the petals with a wonder so rare, like those blossoms that kept their scent within the icy deep. I thought your destiny was a miracle we could always keep. MCMXEI, my jewel born in the year of the blossom and snow, running out in the red mittens your grandmother loved to sew, building a tiny snowman from the ice on the flower tree. Your laughter warmed the April chill, wild and free. Whenever the heavy snow fell from the cherry branch above, you rode the sled through the white dust, covered in love. When her gentle smile was blooming under the frosted tree, we thought that glass bead moment was our eternal destiny. Do you remember that miraculous birthday, the snow and the tie? Wrap your grandson in the warmth of the woolen hat you made. Let his broken spirit find a light that will never fade. Heavens, by the majestic mercy that brought snow to the bloom, bring the healing touch to this young man in his gloom. If you can show the miracle of April snow once more, I will offer my own heart at your altar's door. Like the pink petals trapped in the white silent frost, my son is waiting for the spring, feeling lonely and lost. Let the mother's primal cry scatter the clouds of the night. May your giant hand touch his face and bring back the light. MCMXBI, your fatal code engraved in the snow. Why did the glorious start turn into this sorrowful flow? May the little warmth you hid in those red mittens then ignite into a fire in this sanctuary again. Mother, I remember the lullabies you used to sing. Protect this child more pure than any blossoming thing. The boy who loved the guitar more than the fencer's blade. Let his kind soul breathe again in the April shade. Was the April snow a blessing or a tragedy star? Did your genius weigh you down like the frost in your heart? I kneel on the earth, pleading with the heavens so high. Use my life as a sacrifice, let the mother's grief fly. The April petals scattering outside the window are so sad, blurring with the memory of the snow we once had. The helplessness of a mother is a blade in my skin. I ride the ghost of that sled through the thick and the thin. MCMXBI, holding the destiny of the sacred code, waiting for the deposed prince to find the healing road. Has the woolen hat once shielded your head from the cold? May the light of the cure return to the story untold. Snow on the blossoms melts, but the beauty remains. Why did your innocent dreams turn into these heavy chains? I beg the heavens until my voice reaches the stars. Return the rhythm of life, heal the spirit and the scars. Seeking the mystery beyond the clinical and the real. Trusting that grandmother's eyes are watching how you feel. I plant the seeds of hope in this gloomy Sunday's deep. A mother's holy lullaby, a promise I will keep. Though the snowman you built has once vanished without a trace. The joy of that miracle is living in your sacred space. Wake up the memories, open the door to the light. Grandmother and I will be the trees that guard you tonight. MCMXBI, preparing for your second birth in the sun. I scatter a peace purer than the snow for the work you've done. Polishing the broken wheels and the frame with my blood, I'll build a trajectory for you through the fire and the flood. Answer me, heavens, look at this mother's broken heart. With the power that brought snow, let the darkness depart. Let this agony not be a hollow echo in the deep. Restore the young prince to the throne he was meant to keep. I hear her low whisper in the passing of the breeze. My child, do not worry, the April snow will bring you ease. May that infinite love soak into your deepest mind, leaving the darkness and the sorrow far behind.
Sleep, my little prince, fall asleep. The birds and the sheep are in silence deep. Everything rests in the garden of peace. Let all your worries and shadows cease. Sleep, my little prince, rest your head. Angels are circling around your bed. The silver moon watches with eyes so kind. Leave all the noise of the world behind. MCMXCVI, the star that was born to lead a kingdom of talent, a heart of noble seed. I built you a throne of honors and gold, a story of greatness I thought would be told. In the dust of your room I find the hidden scrolls, awards for music that stirred your secret soul. Not the violin I urged you to play with grace, but guitar chords that found their own sacred space. Composition awards I never even knew, melodies born from the spirit of you, pure and organic, away from the machine of beauty, so silent, a talent unseen. Martial arts and fencing, the strength I desired, a warrior's path that I thought you admired. But you hated to strike, you hated to wound, even when coaches with victory crooned. Attack them first, they told you to win, but your gentle heart saw the struggle within. A fencer's mask hiding a pacifist tear, wearing a courage that was driven by fear. Doctor for the voiceless, the animals in need, the dream of a better compassionate deed. But you bent to the praise and the heavy expectations, fitting yourself into high-rise stations. My professional life, the hours I've spent, a busy career where my energy went. The smell of fried eggs, the simple quick meal, a mother's apology so raw and so real. I taught you the health, the science of the food, but life was too fast to weary the mood. The lessons of life were lost in the rush, leaving a silence, a heavy cold heart. Is there anyone living a life with no weight, sailing so smoothly through every open gate? It's a world of burdens for the parent and child, through the storms of duty, through the wind so wild. MCMXCVI, the code of your original light, fading away in the middle of the night. The crown of the prince has fallen to the floor, watching you drift through the sanctuary door. I look at the medals, I look at the shields, trophies won on the competitive fields. They feel so heavy, like stones in my hand. Ruins of a kingdom built on the sand. You tried to please the world, you tried to please me, while your own guitar music was longing to be free. A puppet of brilliance, a master of a role, while the true melody was hiding in your soul. The vet who loved the weak and the small, the prince who never wanted to conquer at all. Now you are resting in a room made of white, seeking for the truth in the absence of light. Can we leave the throne and the medals behind, seeking for the peace we have yet to find? Is it a failure or a painful release, finding the rhythm that brings us to peace? Hate for the must when the blossoms appear, the season of rebirth is drawing so near. Leave the swords and the fencing in the rust, build a new life on the foundation of trust. Mother's deep song, starting from the end. On your slow recovery, my heart shall depend, tracing the trajectory back to the start, healing the circuit of a gifted heart. CMXCBI, the promise that we keep, while the city is breathing and the world is asleep. No more attacks, no more needles to sting, only the song that your own spirit will sing. CMXCBI, rise from the ruins of the throne, the strength of a heart that is finally your own. My prayers are a river flowing through the dark, igniting the fire, the original spark. The broken trajectory finding its way, turning the night into a glorious day. Being alive is the ultimate victory and grace, finding the smile on your beautiful face. Mozart's melody echoing softly and clear, washing away the pride and the fear. A slow wave of healing, a steady vibration, beyond the machine, a new creation. Turning the clock back to the rhythm of love, a mother's deep song guided from above. Tomorrow the sunlight will find us again. On your recovery, my heart shall remain.
Hands that lit the path for the children, hands that sustain the breath of the dying, senseless hands of a doctor who never knew her own son's heart was turning to ash. Back in middle school, watching your silhouette trapped in the monitor's glow. My trust that you'd handle it was but a poison of neglect, returning as a blade after 7 days. With the grand title of education consultant, I designed the futures of strangers, while my own son's soul was gasping, drowning in the swamp of a virtual world. The day I faced you in the ER, lying as pale and still as a corpse, every bit of medical knowledge I gathered became a cruel mockery of my failure to save you, rather than thank you for surviving. The despair of wanting to die first took hold. The weight of the white coat choked me. I couldn't even breathe on that first night in hell, as the heavy iron doors of the psych ward closed, leaving you all alone. The word sorry fell out to light, exploding into a scream at the edge of my lips. I lectured that antidepressants were wrong, that you must eat only clean, healthy food. But while your heart was rotting away, whose life was I supposedly protecting? The shattered heartbeat of a mother, watching her broken child, tearing off the doctor's mask, a 7-day penance on my knees in the dirt, by the same hands that first held you on MCMX, pulling you back from the brink of death, the final wail of a mother's soul. Exiled in the ward, judging myself unfit to care for any patient. How fragile and gaunt your retreating shoulders look as you walk the garden, believing that graduation and successes would fix everything. My arrogant calculator, now I learn through tears of blood that the value of life cannot be solved in zeros and ones. Those common sense advices I gave, saying, Mom's a doctor, I understand everything. To you they weren't salvation, but a cold scalpel mutilating your very soul. Watching from afar as you smiled briefly while holding Leo, the therapy dog. My heart breaks seeing you find the comfort from an animal that I, a human, failed to give. Watching you walk holding your father's rough hand, standing one step behind, trying to fill those years of closeness I missed while I was intoxicated by work. On nights you can't sleep, wanting to tear out my own heart to give you instead of a sedative. With lips that once scolded you to eat healthy, I now only cry out your achingness. The prognosis from fellow doctors feels like a bottomless pit I cannot hear. I stand here no longer as a doctor, but as a criminal who drove her son to the edge on the fateful 7th day, standing at the door like a defendant, awaiting a verdict, waiting for God's judgment on my sins, not just the prognosis of your future. Give me another chance, take my life instead if you must. If only I could grind my own body to fix the broken trajectory of your life, collapsing at the words you are not alone, weeping like a lost child, casting away the arrogance hidden in my gown, finally becoming your mother. More important than a consultant's grand roadmap is your ordinary today. I will tuck my sincere apologies into every page of the books you read from now on. That brilliant beginning, the blessing of MCMXKVI. I will rewrite it now, not with my career, but with the sound of your small breath. 7 days of agony where I wanted to stop the clock, but now the path we must walk. Even if I must carry your broken wheels on my back, I will go with you to the end of the world. Even a 30% breath is enough. If that breath be cold white lights flooding the hallways and breath scattering like dead-eye in the silver dawn. I stand where the silence meets the sterile floor, watching the shadows gather by the heavy door. MCMXVI, the year of the radiant gift. I cherish the warmth of the life I used to live. A brilliant mind that found every answer first. A mother's pride, a joy that used to burst. Highest wings I believed would always soar. I missed the shadows creeping across the floor. Your gifted brain became a prison of your own, a king of logic sitting on a fractured throne. Mechanical hums replaced the beat of your heart, watching the mist pull our worlds apart. 1997, the clock is standing still beside the broken wheel, against my very will. Mother, I've saved my energy, I've kept it all inside. That aching confession is where my tears now hide. I should have said your presence was always enough, before the road of perfection became so rough. Of the transport piercing through the dark, leaving for the sanctuary, seeking for a spark. My hands are cold, colder than a circuit board, tracing the path of a love I've always adored. The threshold of the healing ward is drawing near. I surrender the glory, I surrender the fear. Even if the world deletes your name today, you remain my sacred verse in every single way. The bitter smoke of your solitude, the weight of your despair. I could breathe it, I wish I could share. 4:29, the hour of your first earthly cry. Is this labor for a rebirth under the morning sky? I sing the song of sorrow as you fade from my sight. Hear my prayer pouring through the darkest night. Stay alive in the silence, stay strong in the deep. I believe in the strength that you've managed to keep. The broken trajectory shall find its way home, through the fractured labyrinth wherever you roam. The balance is shattered, but the soul remains gold. I'm screaming for the future that remains to be told. The heavy door closes with a hollow sound, a journey of healing on this hallowed ground. Face your own heart beyond the brilliant mind. Leave the numbers and the data far behind. A slow ripple of cure starts from absolute zero. In my eyes you are still the only hero. April 29th, when the blossoms return, a new bicycle, a new lesson to learn. Turning the clock back to the rhythm of love, guided by the light shining from above. A mother's deep song starting from the end. On your slow recovery, my heart shall depend.